Welcome back to Final Fantasy Friday. I am Alex, also known as Solanus Dracone, and today we are going to head southward toward Jidoor. Now, at the end of the last episode, we had to split the party. I had to choose 3 people to come along. Well, I could have chosen 4, but I chose 3 because I want to pick up Shadow. Edgar, Locke, and Sabin all have little storyline things that occur on this particular leg that can occur on this particular leg of things, so that's what I'm going to try to do today with this episode. Just burn our way through these flipping field enemies. And our goal is Figaro. Now, at this point, well, maybe not at this point, but soon enough we should be able to look up and find Mog. We'll see how that goes. Oh, Locke. Oh, Locke. Why do you suck so bad, Locke? What do I have you equipped with, Locke? You know what? I don't know what I was thinking with the Thief's Bracer. I'm not going to be stealing a lot. Just give him a little bit more attack power. Locke needs attack power. Alright, that'll work for me. So, what happens if you come to Figaro with both Edgar and Sabin in your party? Well, let's just see. I'll make a quick save just on the off chance that something breaks here. Hasn't yet, but knock wood. Now, if you just go this far into the castle, it's not going to trigger. If you head down these steps, go through to the other side of the mountain range, then it won't happen. You have to walk through these doors. Ah, this is just like old times. I'm going to wander around for a bit. So Sabin goes off for a little wander of reminiscence, and while I'm here, I might as well drop by the vendor and pick up some fresh tools for Edgar. I can't take money from the king. You have a family, don't you? Just be quiet and take it. It's worth noting that if Edgar is not in the lead in your party, you won't actually get any discounts. I will show you what I mean. At least, I think that's what I mean. So, Locke's there, he still says the thing. Yeah, Bioblaster 750. But with Edgar in the lead, Tampa family, 375. So just remember that if you would like to get the tools on the cheap, you would want to pretty much have Edgar at the front of your party. Now, we can't buy all that much. I'll get the Flash. And no, Bioblaster I think would be a little bit of a waste. I'd love to get the Drill. So much so that I think I'll actually sell. I'll sell some stuff. No. No. There we go. What can I sell? What can I sell? I'm not going to sell the kunai. I'm not certain I'll have any use for the greatsword. Let's just see what's extra, what's surplus. Well, I'll sell the knives. Oh god, they're useless. Not much money at all. Thief's knife? 1 gil? Y'all rip-off artists. Heavy iron armor, okay. How much do I have to get to afford the drill? The drill is 1,500, so just a little bit more. I don't think I need the mithril sword anymore. Yada yada, king, king, la 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 la, drill. Perfect. And then I'll just do a sort, and that'll hopefully get Edgar's inventory rounded out. Flash is a really good tool. Just wandering around the castle, if you head up into the throne room, you would think that this would be where things happen, but it's not. To actually trigger something to happen, to further this scenario, you either have to leave the castle, in which case Sabin says, okay, I'm coming, don't leave without me, or you go to bed. So let's rest for a bit. And resting for a bit gets you this. Castle hasn't changed much. And yet it's different. Mom and Dad are gone. Nothing can ever really be the same. Not after what happened. Tonight, worst he's been, so if he should... No, you're wrong. It's not true. Priestess, the king, he's... Sabin! Sabin! Dad couldn't have. Remember, they're kids here. Edgar! So, Dad didn't make it. Edgar, there you are! Your father just said he would entrust Figaro to the two of you. Those were his final words. You all make me sick. Everyone's saying that the Empire had Dad poisoned, and the only thing any of you can think about is who will be the next king. No one's even sad. None of you probably cared when Mom died after we were born either. That's not... You're just as bad as the rest of them. Sabin. Empire of murderers. They won't get away with this. Damn, slapping the priestess. Priestess, leave us. Let's leave this place. Let's forget this crazy kingdom and live our lives how we want to. You said you didn't want to be a king, right? A life of freedom, huh? What do you think would happen to Figaro if both of us left? There'd be no one to take the throne. Dad was counting on us to take care of the kingdom. Sabin, let's settle this with the toss of a coin. Dad gave me this one. If it's heads, you win. Tails, I win. The winner chooses whichever path he wants. No regrets, no hard feelings, okay? Here we go. Now see, I never understood that bet. If it's tails, Edgar wins, does that mean they both stay? That's not the language that was used. And you chose your freedom. It's already been 10 years. That little shrimp has grown into a whopping lobster. And you're a king crab. Sabin, do you think Dad would be proud of me? Don't you ever doubt that. I'm sure he's beaming with pride wherever he is. 10 years. Where has the time gone? Here's to a couple of confused grown-ups. Drink! Here's to Dad. To Mom. And to Figaro. So you get that touching little bit of backstory on how the king passed away, presumably poisoned by the Gestalian Empire. Sabin didn't want to remain as a part of it. Edgar knew he had his responsibilities. So, they chose. Again, I'm not entirely sure what was decided with the coin flip. I think Edgar would probably have let Sabin go do whatever he wants no matter what. But honestly, I don't know. It's just a plot device in the game. Alright, so now that we have that little flavor story out of the way, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Lots of requests this month. I can take you to the desert beyond the mountains if you'd like. Let's go to Cullingen. Ah! And the castle sinks. Taking us underneath the mountain range to a conveniently located desert on the other side. And this is presumably also part of the lands that Figaro rules, so if we take this at face value, Figaro basically is in charge of the entire western half of the North Continent, whereas Doma is in charge of the right. Let's take a look at that map. Let's really widen that out. So, okay, on the upper left, we've got, Figaro, then those two little, that big desert on the northwestern continent, then to the southeast of that is Figaro itself. To the direct left of that big desert, that is Zozo. South of that is Jadur, and then the Opera House. So pretty much, except for Narshi, which is an independent nation, and Nicaea, which I don't know about that, then the eastern continent, or the eastern portion of the North Continent, is more or less Doma's area. So it's sort of a three-kingdom structure. It's not really ever honestly, truly touched upon where the borders of everything is, really. But now we're in tougher enemies. So, let's test out Locke's little dual tango foxtrot here. Pretty good. Rising Phoenix. Still awesome. I made all the right choices. And now the town of Kollingen. Let's stop by the pub. Oh, what's that music? It's Shadow! We meet again. I could lend you a hand. Just need enough to feed my dog. Say, 3,000 gil? I don't have that money. Damn. I need more money to hire Shadow, guys. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and at least get the flavor text out of the way here. This is where Locke's story happens. So, let's talk to this old lady. A girl named Rachel used to live in that house up there. No one lives there anymore, though. Yes, this house right here is the house of Rachel. I couldn't protect her. Look, what are we off to find today? It's almost your... There's supposed to be an amazing treasure hidden somewhere in this mountain. We're gonna find it. Locke, look out! Oh, heroism. That gets me in the feels. Rachel! That's the feels right there. Rachel, are you awake? Huh? I can't remember anything. Tossed. Get out of my house! It's your fault Rachel lost her memory. Wait, just let me talk to her. Please, just go away. I don't know who you are, but my parents get upset whenever you come here. Ow. Fucking hell. That's tragedy. They were engaged, they were gonna be married. Rachel would be better off without you hanging around, Locke. She's gonna have to make a new start of it. With you here, she can't even do that. Poor Locke. Poor Locke. A year went by. When I finally returned, I found out that Rachel had been killed in an Imperial attack. Her memory returned just before she died. The last thing she said was, my name. I never should have left her side. I failed her. Man. Tragedy. But we get an elixir out of it, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Anything else in this house? No. Can't even sleep in the beds. But that's not all there is to this village. If we head over to, well, first let's check up this way. Going into the back of the old man's house, you will be able to access this treasure chest, which has a green beret, which is a not bad hat. Let's just optimize our guys here. We do not have the 3000 G to hire Shadow. Out of the way, woman. Come on, there we go. Now we go into the front door of this house. And head downstairs.
Oh, Locke! It's been a while. Ages even. Oh, that. Worry not, worry not. Your treasure's quite safe. It's a good thing I just happened to have finished this herbal concoction back then. Now she'll never age a day. Had to use my herbs, I did. Couldn't very well refuse with you begging me like that.
Rachel. You sure this stuff will work?
Of course, the love of your life will sleep here just like this forever. And ever and ever.
If there were a way to call her spirit back.
A way to call her back, eh? You mean like that legendary treasure? Oh, yes, I suppose if you had that, you might be able to bring her around.
I failed her. Sigh. Poor Locke. What a weight to have on your flippin' chest. How much stuff do we even have? I'll be honest, I'm not entirely positive 100% that, I'm going to use a lot of the stuff I've got. Let's just go to the weapons vendor. Let's see, is there anything any good here? No. Oh, everybody would love a mithril shield, I'm sure of that. Can't afford it, though. We broke. And you're the items guy, so, well, let's just sell to you. Let's see, green cherry, not gonna use. Sleeping bag is kind of obsolete by this point. What to use? I don't think the auto crossbow's actually gonna be of much use anymore, but it's just not enough money to justify. I'll sell the leather caps. Shuriken I want to hang on to, though. Well, let's look at the facts. I don't care about poison. And, I don't care about imp and silence. Ooh, that was worth a lot. Okay, we can buy Shadow's help. Now, I don't know if he's still gonna leave your ass when you turn your back, but, ooh, wow, this is a ruined-ass house. That thing, I don't know what it was, but it tore up my house. Some kind of glowing monster. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. These guys are supposed to give us clues as to where Tara went. I already know where she went. We meet again. Yes, we meet yet again. Your dog eats 3000 G worth of food. Alright, let's equip Shadow. And let's see here. Hyper Wrist would be cool. Physical attacks never... Well, I don't really ever miss with the Shuriken either. So, you know what? I'm just gonna hold off. Alright, so... Having gotten our cadre together, we are going to make the next step to Jadur. But that's going to be part 2 of this episode. So thank you for watching, and please stay tuned.